Good to know.
Okay, we're going to start because I was telling people that were on early that I'm having internet trouble, so I'm not sure when it's going to get cut off, but I told them they couldn't do it before 11, so we'll see what happens. So let's see. I'm going to mute you and we'll go, and we'll have the Hebrew subtitles today for Shalom Aleichem. That's not Hebrew.
Shalom Aleichem, Malachei Yasharet, Malachei Elyon, Mi Melech Malchei Amlachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Boachem leshalom, Malachei Yashalom, Malachei Elyon. Mi melech malchei amlachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Shalom, Malachei Yashalom, Malachei Elyon, Mi Melech Malachei Amlachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Seichem Shalom, Malachei Yashalom, Malachei Elyon, Mi Melech Malchei Amlachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Shalom Aleichem, Malachei Yasharet, Malachei Elyon, Mi Melech Malchei Amlachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu.
Okay. So I hope you could read the Hebrew. At least you're familiar with it. I'm just trying to make this big again, and I can't. Okay. There we go. Okay, so unfortunately, they're not keeping up with posting on the website. So I don't know. I'm going to write a letter to Debbie Goldich, who's president, and see if she can do something this week, because it seems like I'm not getting anywhere any other place. So we'll see.
Would you like, hey, Sharon, would you like me to write something too?
Sure would. You have a great way with words. Thank you.
All right, I'll send you a thing because I don't know her email.
I'll send you the email after class.
Okay.
All right. So I'm just going to review, since we didn't get a chance to practice really at home, I guess. So that was page 25, I think. Maybe not. Say after that. 29. We didn't have review pages. I have page 29.
We did 33. I mean, we got up to review and expansion on 33.
Here it is. I took them out ahead of time. Okay. So let's look at 33. Did anybody have any questions when they went over it? Okay, let's just go over the letters at the top again. It's silent, silent, yeah. Mm, 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 b, l, k. Second row. R, sh, t, t, d, k, ts. Ah, wait a minute. I forgot to start the recording. Okay. E, E, A, 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 O, O, oo, oo, eh. I'm going to go back to the middle row because I didn't finish it. So it was r, sh, t, t, d, k, ts. Okay. So raise your hand if you want me to read this whole page, if it's helpful, or if you want to, how many people want me to read the page? Okay, so let's do it. And then you can circle the words if you have a question. Kadosh, line 2. Kiddush, Kaddish, Kodesh, Dodi, Dibur. Hadar, Hadrat, Kodesh, Adon, Adon, Olam. 4. Limadita, Tzedek, Tzadik. 5. Kadosh, Kodesh, Kiddush, Kadosh, Kadsho. Kadshecha, Kidshanu, Kidashta, Nikadesh. Kol, Kol, Adonai, Behedar. 8. Ligrat, Ligrat, Shabbat, Makur, Mekur Habracha. 10. Tzeit Chem. 11. Mitzrayim, Yitziat, Mitzrayim, Hamotzi, Matzah. 13. Tzedek, Tzadik, Tzadikim, Tzedakah. 14. Tzion, Ratzon, Retzei, Tzitzit. Okay. Yes, Cindy.
First word of the second line of 6. Can you say that again, please?
Kodesh. First word in line 6?
Right.
Okay, Kodesh, the dot's on top, right? So that's the O. Kodesh.
Oh, well, how do you know it's not a shin?
Isn't there a dot on it?
I thought the dot was above the shin.
See, there's 2 dots.
Really? Okay, I only have one.
There's a dot on top of the kuf, right?
Are you talking, Cindy, are you talking about the first word in line 6 or the second?
No, second line. Okay, line 6.
Second
Then you
word.
go down. It's like the
I'm
second
sorry.
line.
I was doing
Yeah.
the first word. So the second word is kiddush.
No, ka. It's a cough, dalet, shin, and final cough. Final cough.
Oh, the second row of line 6.
Right.
Okay. The second row
Oh,
6, the second word. Kid shanu.
No, first word.
First word. We'll get it yet. Kad shecha.
So you say the if.
There should be the 2 dots under the dalet. If you want to put them in, it should be there. I don't know why they leave them out. But it's kad shecha. And
Okay,
because-
so I
And
heard,
whenever there's two of those together, the two shvas, you have to say the second one. So that's why you pronounce it. So if you put
okay,
this,
so there should be two. Okay, I heard you say the but I didn't see the So you're saying it should be under there.
yeah, it should be.
Okay, got it.
Had shecha.
Okay, now it makes sense. Okay.
Good.
Okay, so now I have a quick question with the I guess the vowels. So a little dot by itself is it ah or o?
A little dot by itself,
Yeah, like if you look in that the thing that's boxed,
right?
the
Little dot up in the air,
yeah,
that's an O.
okay, that's an O also. Okay.
Yeah. It's the same as the one next to it, except
To
the
it,
dot
okay.
isn't there.
Okay, that's what I want. Okay.
How do you know that they're leaving that out, the shva out? Like,
Because it's supposed to be there. Every letter has to have a vowel under it.
okay,
And that doesn't have a vowel. So I don't know. I think they put it in because they think it's easier. You won't read anything that way. But
okay,
it should be there. If it was printed correctly, that's how it should be.
okay.
Because every letter has to have a vowel. It can't be by itself unless it's a final letter. Which is important for one of the letters we're learning today. So
But how do you know it's the shva that goes there? I mean, how do you know it's not like an E or an A or, you know, the word or?
I just know the word, I guess. You're right. And in this book, they leave out the shvas for some reason. So
Okay,
I think they'll put it in actually after the next unit because they introduce when there's two shvas together. So let's go on to unit 5, which is page 34. And since we completed and we know it beautifully, Shalom Aleichem, they're going on to the Kiddush. So this is the bracha from the Kiddush, but they're going to teach you the whole Friday night Kiddush. So I'm just going to read it at the beginning in the box. It's Baruch Atah Adonai Eloheinu Melech HaOlam Asher Kitshanu B'mitzvotav Vitzivanu Lahadlik Ner Shel Shabbat. It's for the candle blessing, not Kiddush. It's coming next, the Kiddush. Okay. Because I think, every letter in the candle blessing, right? Is there a letter in there we didn't learn? No.
what's it say?
Oh, I know why. If you go to the second line of the blessing, it's Asher Kitshanu B'mitzvotav. So that vo is the new sound that they're going to be teaching this time. So now we're going to go underneath to the shva, and it says the sounded shva, which we already learned. Under the first letter, you always say the shva. It's always it under the first letter. Whenever you see those two dots, it's sounded under the first letter. Like beracha, tzedakah, berit, shema, kedusha. Line 2, lishalom, lecha, lechu, niranina. Line 3, mal, chay. Ham, lachim, barchuni, seitchem, Kid Shanu. And now they're saying,
Please have everyone mute. I'm hearing.
okay, sorry. Let me mute everyone. Okay, done. Okay, so now they're saying the silent shva comes in the middle, which we already learned. So line 4 is mal ache el yon baruch. melech. And the shva is in those ending letters there. They're silent when they're inside an ending letter. Okay, so whenever you see the shva, you say it under the first letter, but the other letters, it's always silent. Okay, in the middle or the end, they're silent. And then they're saying there's a time when you say both, and that's when there's two together. So look at line 6. It's lahad leek, and then we have both together, kad shecha. So in the first example, lahad leek, the shva is silent. But in the second one, there's two shvas together. You have to say one of them. You say the second one. So it's kad shecha. And now they're saying the shva in front of another vowel shortens a vowel, but for our purposes, we're going to say it's silent. So whenever that shva is in front of a vowel, you don't say it. You just read the other vowel. So in the box, that would just be ah, and eh. Line 7 is alechem, mal, achei, adon, Eloheinu, asher. Line 8, Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher.
What's the purpose of it being there if you don't pronounce it?
It shortens the vowel. When you have, and I don't do it, Israelis do it. Instead of alechem, it's more like alechem. Okay.
Okay.
But in the United States, when you're davening, people usually say the full vowel. So it's alechem. Okay. So let's somebody try and read line 1.
Can I just ask a question first?
Sure, Betty.
Okay. So it's silent if it's in the middle or the end.
Correct.
Now, just look at line 6.
Right.
Aren't those the last two? Aren't those two words?
They're 2 words. They separated
Okay.
to show you that they're the syllables.
They're 2 syllables, but it's 1 word.
Right.
So therefore, that would be considered the middle, the shin, not the beginning.
Correct. They're just
Okay.
showing you that the shva ends a syllable, and then you have to start a new syllable by saying the I.
But if that was in the prayer book, that would all be together. There
It would
would
be
not be a
all together.
space.
Right.
Okay, because to me it looked like it was 2 words, and then I didn't understand. And then on line 7, the 1, 2, 3, the 4th word, you could, is it Eloheinu?
Perfect.
Eloheinu.
Eloheinu.
Yes, is that the word? How you say it?
Eloheinu.
1, 2, 3, the 4th word on line 7,
Right.
going backwards.
Eloheinu.
Eloheinu. Okay, all right, thank you.
Our God. Okay. It's in every blessing. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu. Okay. Blessed are you, our God.
Thank you.
Okay. You're welcome. So since you're unmuted, Betty, you want to read line 1?
Line 1.
Yeah. You get it.
Beracha,
Good.
Tzedacha, Berit, Shema, Kadusha.
Try the first letter again. Kit.
Kedusha.
Right. Beautiful. That was great.
Okay.
Okay. Line 2.
Me?
Cindy's going to try it.
Oh, okay.
Line 2.
Uh-huh.
L'shalom, lecha, lechu, nira. Now you say that short I, right? Because the 2 nuns are together.
Correct. Good.
Iranana.
Perfect. Okay. And now I'm going to do line 3 again. Just try it with me because they did that separation thing, which I don't know why, but they just want to show you the end of the syllable. So it's malchei, ham lachim, barechune, seichem, hid shanu. Okay. Someone try 4 and 5. Okay. Barbara. There you go.
4 and 5. Mal ache se
That's the silent one. It looks just like the tzadi, but it's not.
el yon
Good.
bar baruch hu melech.
Okay. The first one, when you were right the first time, it's just baruch.
Baruch.
Right.
Baruch.
And
Can
6.
you-
Yeah,
All right. You want me to do 6 also?
sure. Then you ask your question.
Right.
Okay.
Lahain li lich
That's right.
kad
Okay. It's ending the syllable.
kashem
Ad shecha.
kashech. Okay. I'm sorry. Can you say that one again? The last
Sure.
word on 6?
Yes, it's kad shecha.
Kashecha.
Right.
Kashecha. Okay.
And the first one, it's you did it right. It's lahad leak. It's a hard K, not the chaf.
Okay.
Lahad leak. Okay, Cindy, you have a question?
Yeah, the first word in line 3. Do you say the shva or no? Because it says sounded.
I know.
Is it
Really,
malche or-
mal-
It's malche.
malche. It's a little hard not to say it. So they're saying that you can say it there, but you can do it malche. If you listen, when I play the recording, she doesn't say it. It's malche.
Okay.
I don't know why they did that. The second word, line 3, on line 3, a lot of people might say that because the ha is a prefix. So the mem is really the first letter, but it's really ham lachim is the way it should be. Ham lachim. The shva is the hardest thing in Hebrew, I think. Has too many rules. All the rest don't have rules. Okay, line 7. Someone want to try? Arlene Schwartz. Yeah,
But I'm really not sure, so I'm just trying.
that's okay. No one's judging.
Alehem,
Uh-huh.
mal ahe.
Correct.
Don't, is that right? Mal,
Okay.
do you pronounce the l under that? Mal ahe?
You don't pronounce it, and you didn't. You did it right.
Okay.
Okay.
I don't know why you wouldn't pronounce it there though, under the l. Mal ahe.
Right. Because
What?
I see what you're thinking. So you see, even though it looks like there's 2 shvas together, it's not, because that shva is part of the ah. It's an ah vowel, not a shva.
Okay, malahe,
Right.
Adon, Eloheinu, share.
Great. Okay. And line 8.
Should I try that one too? Or
Go ahead, Arlene.
Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech ha'olam asher.
Okay, beautiful. That we recognize, right?
Yeah, I recognize it, so it comes easy.
It makes sense.
And the new words. Yeah.
Okay, next page. We have the cholam again, the O.
But Sharon, I wouldn't have been able to do that previously to this class.
Yay, good.
Okay. I got to tell you that. That's for sure.
Good, good, good.
That's the point of coming to this class. Neither could I. I don't think any of us could have.
I hope so. That would be a good conclusion. So at least they're looking familiar when you look at them, you know? So before it wasn't familiar looking, but now.
I'll definitely write you a reference if you ever need a reference. That's for sure.
In my retirement. Okay, so page 35 is the O again, the cholam, and they're just reviewing it. So line 1 is shalom, kadosh, notain. Let me just mute everybody again. Okay. Line 1 again, shalom, kadosh, notain, Torah, Sion, Ratzon. Line 2. Olam, Le'olam, Hayom, Otanu, Hamotzi. Line 3. Matzot, Matzot, Matzah, Matzot, Matzot. And I have no idea why they leave a space there, but they did. I really can't figure it out. Okay, so now they're showing you when you take the dot off the O, it becomes a vav, right? So now it's the letter vav. When the dot's on it, it's the O. Without the dot, it's a vav. So line 4 is va, va, the, they, the, vu, vo, the. Line 5. This Shabbat, the Ratzah, the Ad, Va'ed. And just so you know, whenever the is in front of a word, it's a prefix for and. It's and. All conjunctions in Hebrew are attached to the word. So line 6 is the ad, olam, le'olam, va'ed, the otanu. 7. Nitzavcha, hayom, mitzvah, mitzvot. In that word, you see the vav and the cholam next to each other. So one is the and the other one is the o. Mitzvot. Line 8. Tziva, tzivanu, vitzivanu, vitzivanu. Line 9. Tziva, mitzvah, tziva, mitzvah, tziva, mitzvah. 10. Mitzvah, mitzvah, mitzvot, b'mitzvot. Okay. Before we start reading, anyone have a question? Okay. Send it.
Can you say the first word again in line 7?
Yes. It's nitzavcha. Me, then the next two connect. Tzavcha.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. Someone want to read? Anyone? Okay, Betty, go. Line 1 and 2.
Line 8, right?
Line
Siva.
Wait a
Which
minute. Line 30, page 35, line 1.
Yeah. Oh, line 1.
Yeah, we didn't get to 8 yet.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. I don't know. I thought we were down to 8. Okay. Shalom, Kadosh. Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Notain, Torah, Sion, Razon.
Great. You want to do 2 also?
Olam, Leolam, Hayom, Otanu, Hamotzi. Hamotzi.
Mostly, right? You got it. Celia, do you want to try reading today or no? Line 3.
Mazot, Mazat,
Matzot, you were right.
Mazot.
Okay. You're saying it more like a Z, but it's really like it's that.
Yeah,
Like
my
the
tongue's chewed up.
I'm sorry, what did you say?
I said my tongue's chewed up. I broke a tooth last week.
It's hard to say. I know if you're not used to it. Not.
Yeah, my tongue is raw.
Okay, good. That was good though. You got them right. Line 4. 4. Anyone want to try? Easy? No? Cindy? Go ahead, Cindy. And then Maddie, you read line 2 after. Cindy, you want to read one?
Va, v, va, ve, vu, vo, ve.
Try it one more time. There was one wrong. Go ahead on 4.
Okay, va, v, ve, ve, vu, vo, ve.
Perfect. The first time you didn't get the they right.
Yeah, okay, thanks.
Great. Maddie, you want to try 2 then? Don't forget to unmute.
You mean 5, right?
Do you mean 5?
5. Yeah, I'm sorry, 5.
Okay. The Shabbat. Varatza. Yes?
Yes. The Ratza.
Vad. Vaed.
Great. And
6?
do you want to do 6? Go ahead.
Right. All right. Vaad. Olam. Leolam. Vaed. Vaotanu. Vaotanu.
Okay, the first letter is the.
Oh, the oatnu.
You got it right the first time.
The oatanu.
Tanu.
Otanu.
The Otanu. Good.
Otanu.
Yeah. And 7. Arlene Schwartz.
Okay. Mitzah. Vircha.
Okay.
Hayom. Mitzvah.
Right.
Mitzvot.
Great.
Yeah. Should I do 8?
Yeah, but let me just say something about line 7, the first word.
Yes.
So you said mitzavacha, which is, you gave a little sound to the I, which is perfectly fine. It can either be silent, or if you give a little, it's hard to say, then you give it a little sound. So it's mitzavcha, but you said mitzavacha, and it's fine. Okay.
So it's mitz, how do you do it then?
Mitzav, cha.
Mitzah, but that's mitzav ha.
Right.
Okay, I got it.
Yeah,
These are, it's not easy.
I know
Te-
it's not.
Teetzva,
Okay, that's its, think of the end, the mnemonic said rats.
yeah.
Like the end of rats.
Sitzva,
Siva,
Siva,
that's it.
Sivanu, Sivanu,
Uh-huh,
Sivanu.
perfect. And 9, someone. Zadie, go ahead.
Siva.
Who did you say?
You.
Oh,
Betty.
okay. Oh, see, Siva, mitzvah, Siva, hold it, mitzvah, Siva, mitzvah.
Okay, pretty easy one. So do 10. And just
10.
ignore the spaces there.
Mitzvah, mitzvah, mitzvot, bemitzvot.
Excellent. Good. Next page. Now they're showing you at the top. Betty just read the word mitzvot, and it can be written 2 different ways, and they're both the same pronunciation.
Sharon, one question, really
Yeah.
quick. On the other page, what's Sivanu?
And commanded us.
Okay,
Siva is a commandment, vi is and nu is us, and commanded us. Okay. So they're showing you the top by the 2 arrows that the first word is mitzvot. Even though it looks like it's an O, you have to read it as a vav with the O on top of it. Because every letter has to have a vowel. So if you look, the mem has a vowel, the tsadi has a vowel, and then we couldn't have a vowel all by itself there. So it's the consonant is the vav, and the dot on top of it becomes the O. So it's mitzvot. And they're telling you another way you can tell is when it comes before a shva, it's going to be vo. When it follows above, see the shva under the tzadi, the 2 dots. The next one can't be an O, it has to be a vo. Another rule with the shva. Okay. So line 1, they're showing you it can be written either way. Mitzvo is the same thing as mitzvo. Line 2, it's mitzvot. It's the same thing as writing it mitzvot. Line 3 is bemitzvot and bemitzvot again. 4 is Torah u'mitzvot, Torah u'mitzvot. And 5, mitzvot Adonai, mitzvot Adonai. So when the O comes after the shva, it's a vo, not an O.
So isn't
yeah.
Isn't it sort of like a silent vav? When they're 2 together, the one on the left side, all of them, you're saying the sound. Are you saying the sound of the second letter or the first one? Because it's kind of just there, but it's not making a sound. Is that right? Meets vote. Oh no, it is. The vav is making a sound, and then it's showing you what sound. Oh,
Correct.
is that right?
Right.
Okay, I didn't get that at
The
first.
is the consonant and the O is the vowel that belongs to it.
Okay,
So
got
it's
it.
the- and they're interchangeable. It's not for any reason that it's written one way or the other. Sometimes
Okay,
it's written
that's
one.
actually easier concept. Okay.
See, when you read it, you realize that it went together when
Yeah.
you read it out loud. Okay. So
Excuse me.
now- Yes.
On line 4, the second word is mitzvot. So you can have a vowel without a letter, but you can't have a letter without a vowel.
Can't have a letter without a vowel. Yeah. So the
But you can have a vowel without a letter. That word begins with an oo.
well, that's true. When it's a prefix, you're right.
Okay.
You're right. Okay. Right. The second one, I see what you mean. The oo is by itself because it's a prefix.
Okay.
Okay. Line 6 is the same rule again. It's beam, row, mav. Beam, row, mav. So one of them has a yud in it and one doesn't have a yud in it. Do you see that? It's exactly the same, except one they put a yud in and one they don't. So that yud is silent because it doesn't have a vowel under it, okay? So we're not going to say it. And this, so line 6 again is beam romav, shalom, beam romav. Line 7, bemitz vo tav, bemitz vo tav. Kitshanu, bemitz vo tav. And 8. Asher.
Sharon, I'm confused with that yud business on the end of, on line 7, the last word there.
Yeah.
Bimitzvot tav.
Tav.
How does that work with what's the vowel for the yud?
There isn't a vowel. That's why you don't say it.
Okay.
So if there's no vowel under it, it's silent. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And it usually only happens at the end of a word that you see that. Okay, so I'm on line 8, I think. Asher, Hid Shanu, Bemitz Votav, Lehadlik Ner Shel Shabbat. And then we know all the words for the candle blessing. Baruch Atah Adonai Eloheinu Melech Haolam Asher Kitshanu B'mitzvotav Vitzivanu Lehadlik Ner Shel Shabbat. Okay. I don't know if you want to read them individually or not, but let's sort of skip over that page because they're going to come back to those words anyway. They're just showing you that they're exceptions. Okay. And I don't know if everyone likes Shabbat candles or not, but if you do, before the blessing, you go 3 times like this, okay? And you say, I always learn Baruch Hu Uvaruch Shemo, blessed is God's name, and say it 3 times. Some people just do it once and then wave their hands 3 times before they light candles.
What do you say before you say the prayer?
Baruch Uvaruch Shemo, blessed is God's name. Baruch Hu Uvaruch Shemo, it's like you're gathering God to you. Baruch Hu Uvaruch Shemo. So I know some people just wave their hands 3 times. I think they forgot the words, but over years and years, you copy from your mother or your grandmother. So Okay, next page, new letter. No exceptions with it though. So it's a gimel. And it makes the sound g. So line 1 is ga, ga, ge, gay, gay, gi, gi, goo, goo, go, go. Line 2, go, go, goy, gadol, gil, gulai.
What
Okay,
was this?
we'll stop a minute because I said goy for the third word. When an O was followed by a yud, it becomes oi. I don't know why they stuck it in there to confuse you, but that's what happens.
Just say that again. That's
Goy.
the second to the last word on that line. When there's a yud there,
Well, that one is okay. That's gil. That one's silent.
gil. Okay.
Right. Gil. Line 3. Gal, gali, gali, galil, goel, geula. 4. Gil, gila, ger, gag, gan, gam, gedia. 5. Nagila, goy, gadol, gidula, yigdal, yikgadal. 6. Goel, golel, geula. Latate, gedula, liotzer, bereshit. 8. Vehu, eli, goali, ve'im, geviate. 9. Yitgadal, ve'yitkadash, shemei rabba. Okay, so those are lots of prayer words that we've heard before, maybe. Cindy.
Can you repeat again the exception or how the vowel changes with the yud in the, when it becomes oi?
When an O, okay, the O vowel is followed by a yud, it becomes oi.
Okay. So where do we have that again?
The third word on line 2
Third one.
is goy.
Oh,
And
okay.
line 5, the second word, same thing, goy. So
Okay.
we think of a goy, I know, like a person that's non-Jewish, but it really means nation. The word goy means nation. So it's any nation besides the Jewish people they used to refer to as goy or goyim, the nations besides us. But it became that Yiddish kind of phrase, I think, people for non-Jewish people. Okay, so someone try line 1 and 2. Anybody want to read that hasn't read? Arlene Steinberger's not here, or do you want to read? No? Okay. Oh, I see you have 2 boxes. There's your picture, pretty picture there. Okay. You want to try it? Maddie, you want to try? You have to unmute.
Okay, better now? Okay.
Yes.
Ga, ga, ge, gay, gay, gi, goo, goo, go, go.
Good.
Next line?
Uh-huh.
Okay. Go, go, goy, gadol, deal, gola.
Perfect.
Oh, gula,
Good. Yeah.
gula.
And 3 and 4. Debbie, you want to try?
Okay, I'm assuming that's 2 dots, so it's Gale, Gaily.
It looks like a line to me. I can't even.
Oh, okay. Well, if it's a line, it's Gal. If it's 2 dots, it's Gale. I know I can't.
Oh, both. That's good.
Right. Or we can just alternate. I don't know if it's 2 dots, it's Gaily, or if it's
I think
one
it
line.
has to be a dot because it's part of a word. So
Okay, so it's Gaily,
golly.
Golly. Well, okay. I mean, okay. And then it's Golly, Galil, Gol, Golel,
Uh-huh.
and then Gail, Gail, Ola.
Try it again. The 2 dots are it. So it's get.
Oh, Gil, oh, Get Ola.
Ula. The dots in the middle. Get ula.
Oh, Get Ula, right. It's punching your stomach. Get Ula.
Right.
And then Gil,
Good.
Gila, Gale, Gog, Gon, Gom, Gilia. Say it again.
Get.
Gid.
Yeah.
Oh, Gilia. Okay, Gilia.
Get via.
Gilia. Oh, right, that's a D.
It's a
Gilia.
V, above.
Oh,
Get
it's a Givia.
Okay.
This
Great.
is why I need the practice. That's why I'm going to email that woman.
Let's hope they get it this time. But that was good. It's hard. It's getting a lot more letters. Line 5. And he just calling on somebody. No, anyway.
I have a question. The last word in line 4,
Uh-huh.
I couldn't make out what either one of you said.
It's get the ya. Givia.
Givia. Okay, thanks.
Okay. Cindy, you want to do 5, 6?
I would do it, but I'm with my dad and he's on the phone, so you're gonna have.
Okay. Someone else? Barbara, you want to try?
Line 5.
Line 5, yeah.
Nagilon.
Aguilar, good.
Go.
Okay, now that's where the exception, the O followed by a yud, it's oi.
Oh, that's right. Goy.
Oi, yeah.
God. Gadol.
Uh-huh.
Gid. Gidulum.
Uh-huh.
Gadash. Gado. Dal.
Yigdal, that's right.
Yigdal. Yito. Gadal. Iskadal.
Yigdal, right.
Iskadal.
Right. It looks familiar, right?
Iskadal.
Okay, and 6? Cindy, you're okay to read now? Okay.
Go L, go Lel. No, go Lel.
Galil,
Get Ula.
great. You want to do 7 also?
Sure. Tate. Gadula. Le yo air.
That's it, Sadi.
That's okay.
Yeah.
Ser. Beret sheet.
That's it, the raised sheet. Did anybody recognize what prayer that's from? No, it's like.
I don't. What is the next to the last word there? Is the yud pronounced? Leotzer.
Pronounced
You pronounce
there.
okay. Barashit. All right.
La tape gedula leotzer bereshit from Alenu.
Oh, yeah, right.
All right, line 8. This is from Adon Olam, these words. Behu Eli.
You get it?
Lisa, did you want to try?
I could try line 9.
I'm going to do 9. Go ahead, we'll skip to 9.
Okay, all right, hold on. Vies Kadol, Vies Kadash, Shemei Rabo.
Right, except it's not yeast, it's yeast. This is
How do
Ashkenazic Hebrew. We're learning Sfardit. So I don't know what your synagogue uses, but I'm pretty sure, unless it's Orthodox, they're saying Yit Gadal.
Yeet. Yeet, you're saying yeet?
Yeet.
Yeet.
Yit Gadal, the Yit Kadash.
Yeet Kadal, Yeet Kadash. Okay.
Okay. You probably hear men saying it that way that grew up with old-fashioned Hebrew.
It's hard. Well, it's hard for me anyway to hear correctly, so I might be hearing it incorrectly.
Okay. Well, no, because I know a lot of, men still say it that way because that's the way they learned it.
Did we learn the distinction between T and S for that
There is none.
letter?
There is none.
There is none anymore, but there used to be, right?
There used to be, right?
Ah.
Like my kids make fun of my husband because he still talks.
So the sound is with a T or is the sound with an S?
Just a T, no S.
T, okay. Oh, right, okay.
With the dot or without the dot, it's a tough. So it's Yit Gadal, the Yit Kadash, Shemei Rabbah.
Yeet.
Yeah. And I'm going to read line 8 for you. Betty, you want to try it? Go.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Vehu Eli, Go Ali, Red Reem, Retim, Vetzim. Oh, with the vav, right? Okay, and then Gaviyati.
That's it. Gaviyate. And the one before that is Ve'im. You were saying it's Sadi, but it's an ayin, a silent letter.
Ve'im.
Right.
Could you do the line, Sharon?
Yes. Vehu Eli, Go Ali, Ve'im, Gaviyati. Okay. I think, what time is it? Yeah. Oh, we're after 11. Okay, let's stop. Because I don't think we're getting through this stuff.
We definitely need that. I think everybody needs the recording.
I know.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think.
Especially for beginners. For us, we're beginners.
I know. If they don't put it up by Monday, I'm going to record myself reading the pages and then send it to you.
We need the review pages. I think it's starting from the 19th of March.
Okay.
The review page.
And could you send us the link for the prayer, the one that you said, the one that we sang today? Because I thought that was really very good. It had the pronunciation below the Hebrew as well as in the English too.
Yes, I'd be happy to do that. I'll send that.
That's also, if you looked at went back to the first recording, because that has it as well. The prayer.
Did it have Hebrew? Did it have?
I thought it did.
Okay.
I thought it did, but I don't know.
I'll send both, but I don't know if that one had Hebrew, but it might have. Okay, because I saved all the links and I went through the links. Okay.
Okay.
But I'll look again.
And send me the name of that woman, because I will definitely
send it to Debbie.
I think they're paid staff.
Maybe it might be.
And so
it's really hard to practice it alone. You don't know whether you're saying it right or not.
Yeah.
Right. But that's why I like the singing version of it, because it's I do better looking at the whole word, because the whole word represents a picture to me. That's how I learn.
Okay.
And so I'm not learning with the sound, with the pronunciation of each letter. I'm learning by looking at the completed word. I mean, that's how it goes in for me. And if I'm singing it, then it's even more embedded. But that's just me. Everybody learns differently.
Correct.
I learned it that way, but the thing is, in order to do new words, that's why I want to learn all the pronunciation of the letters separately and practice it that way, so that if I'm approached with a new word, I'm able to have some kind of go at it also.
Right.
Sure, sure. I think
The
we're
sound.
close to
Yeah.
saying the same thing, because if I know from previous singing what it sounds like, then that letter with the pronunciation goes in as a picture and as a singing sound. So in regards to what you just said, then I could move forward to looking at the picture of the letter and its pronunciation and remembering how it sounded.
Right. That's
So
the way
you're-
some children, I taught first grade for a long time. Some children need whole word recognition and some children need phonics. Same thing in Hebrew. So actually I have a set of prayer words on flashcards somewhere in my house. And that would be great for you to have. Maybe I can scan them in some way. I'll have to find out. 'Cause that
Yeah,
would
sight
be-
words.
Right, sight words. So when you see them in the prayer book, they'll stick out at you right away. Yeah.
Oh, that'd be
that would be
great.
good. Okay. All right. It was a pleasure seeing you all again. And we'll hope that you get to practice.